Hello, my amazing children. This is Grandma Carla, and I'm going to read you The Storm by Cynthia Rylant. And this is one of the Lighthouse Family series. We're on Chapter 2, Seabold. And there's a picture of Seabold on his little boat. There are those who love the sea so deeply they cannot bear to be away from it, even for a day. A dog named Seabold was one of these. He was born to a sailor's life. When Seabold was old enough to leave home and family, he built himself a boat, which was named Adventure, and said goodbye to his parents and his sisters and went off in search of a life that was meant for him. He was a fine sailor. He had a keen understanding of the wind. He could read the stars, and he trusted his instincts. For 5 years, Seabold sailed the world's great oceans, and his instincts never failed him. He sailed safe and strong and free of worry. But one day, this all changed. Seabold had always known when a storm was coming. His nose told him so. And he had always found a sheltered cove or harbor in which to wait out the rough seas. But this day, he had a cold. He had a cold and a stuffy nose, and his sense of smell was very bad. Added to this, he was very tired. Seabold took a long nap in his bunk, and he did not notice the seabirds nervously circling in the air above him, agitated and calling to one another about the bad weather ahead. The seabirds all wisely headed for land. But Seabold, adrift in his dreams, stayed out on open water. Then the great storm hit. Seabold was jolted from sleep by a sharp crack of the lightning, a deep roar of thunder, and an enormous crashing wave. As Adventure was flung here and there, up and down, Seabold clung to the little boat with all of his strength, for there was nothing else that he could do. The sea, which had always been his friend, had turned against him, and for the first time in his sailor's life, Seabold was afraid. He whispered into the wind, "Safe harbor! Let there be safe harbor!" Just as Seabold whispered these words, a magnificent light broke through the darkness, and the long-distant call of a horn sounded across the water. "Safe harbor!" Seabold repeated, and this was the last thing brave Seabold said before he was lifted and rolled over and over into the deep black sea. One might have thought the dog was forever lost, but this is not the end of Seabold's story. So that was Chapter 2, and let me show you the pictures. Okay, I already showed you Seabold talking to a seagull. He loved the ocean, and there's his boat named Adventure. Oh, do you see the dark clouds rolling in? And Seabold is just not paying any attention. And look at what happened to his boat. His boat's all the way over on the side. See, that's the mast of the boat. He's leaning over, and pretty soon he just tumbles into the deep, dark water. That is the end of Chapter 2, but not the end of our story. This is Grandma Carla, and I love you.